Good morning students. Today we are going to start third chapter fiber to fabric. You know very well in your surrounding there are so many types of fabrics. Some clothes or fabrics were of cotton, some of synthetic, some of woolen, mufflers, shawls, etc. Some are made up of silk. Even by closing your eyes, only by touch you can also identify that what type of cloth is that. Is it cotton, is synthetic, woolen and shawls? And you know very well as they have a different texture, so that's why you can identify them by closing your eyes. Various fabrics in their surrounding are used to prepare different fabric items in your surrounding. For example, bed sheet, blankets, they have the different types of different types of fabric. In any clothes shop you can see the variety of the clothes, the variety of fabrics there. Different fabrics are used to prepare curtain, tablecloths, towels, duster. They all have different fabrics. Even your school bags, gunny bags having the different types of fabric. So basically we can divide or identify the fabric as cotton, wool, silk or synthetic. We can identify some other type of fabrics also. For example, gunny bag is made up of jute, etc. So variety of clothes present around us. When you see a cloth, you will see that this is a continuous piece of the cloth. But if you go closer to it or with the help of hand lens, you will see that it is formed by the weaving of separate fibers together, as in the figure 3.2. So collect some cuttings from the tailor of the fabric from a tailor shop. Now try to label some of the fabric as cotton, silk, wool or synthetic after asking with your parents or from the help of the tailor. Do you wonder that these different fabrics are made of? Yes, they are made up of different type of fabrics. When you look at any fabric, it seems to be continuous, but as I already told you, that is made up of different type of, it is made up of separate fibers. Now we do activity 2. You will take a piece of cloth and try to find out loose threads or yarn from its edge. If you try to scratch this one, you get that is you will be able to you will be able to pull one or few threads or few fibers from this fabric. And if you see closely that they form by the arrangement of different yarns or threads in this particular cloth piece. Fiber. Activity 3. Now you take the thread or yarn and with the help of nail you scratch this one. You will see that again it is made up of thin fibers, thin thread-like structures, that is thin fibers, and these known as fibers. Yarn is split up into thin strands, and these thin strands are known as fibers, as in the figure you see, and you experience the same when you try to pass out a thread through the needle eye. So when you try to pass out the thread through the needle, you will see sometime the end of the thread is split into several small strands, and these strands are known as fibers. Fabric are made up of yarns, and yarns are further made up of fibers. Where do these fibers come from? Now we try to study कि ये जो fibers हैं ये आते कहाँ से हैं. These fibers of some fabrics such as cotton, jute, etc. we take from the plants, and silk, wool we get from the animals. So naturally we have two sources for our fibers, that is plants and animal. That's why the fibers which obtained from the plants and animals are collectively known as natural fibers. So our natural fibers are of two types. We obtain from the plant, they are known as a plant fiber. For example, jute, hemp, cotton, coir, etc. And the fiber we get from the animal, that is known as a animal fiber, wool and silk are the example of animal fiber. Wool is obtained from the fleece of the sheep or goat. It is also obtained from the goat, yak, rabbits, camel, etc. And silk fiber is drawn from the cocoon of silkworm. For thousands of years, only natural fibers were available, but in last 100 years, we prepare synthetic fiber also, because natural fiber are not sufficient to fulfill the demand of today's population clothing. That's why we prepare synthetic fibers also. Synthetic fibers prepared by the chemicals. Along with this, if you go to a museum, you will see some special type of dresses there. They in olden time, these type of dresses wore by the warriors. They are made up of by the metal wires. So this is the example of a warrior dress. Substances which are not obtained from plants or animals, that's known as a synthetic fiber, or the fiber that is prepared in lab with the help of chemical is known as a synthetic fibers. Some plant fibers we will study one by one. These particular plant fibers, our first example is cotton. Cotton is obtained from the fruit of the cotton plant. This cotton wool is also used for filling mattress, quilts or pillows, etc. This is not only used to prepare cotton clothes, it also used to prepare mats, etc. Filling mattresses, quilts or pillows, etc. So it's very important, that is cotton is very important for our daily life, and it is prepared from the cotton fruit. Take some cotton wool, pull it apart and look at its edge. What do you observe? This small thin strand made up of again small strand, that is known as a cotton fibers. Where does the cotton fiber or cotton wool come from? We grow cotton in the fields. It is a plant fiber. So this is the cotton plants usually grown at places having black soil and warm climate. So what are the conditions in which cotton plant can be grown? Soil should be black and climate should be warm. Can you name some plants of our country where cotton is grown? Yes, in the south it is mainly so many countries. Some states of you have to tell about the states of our country where cotton is grown. So southern states of our country used to grow the cotton. The fruit of the cotton plant is known as cotton balls, or it is about the size of lemon. After maturing, the balls burst open and the seeds covered with cotton fibers can be seen. It is white in color. You know very well. Have you ever, this is the cotton field. Have you seen a cotton field that is ready for picking? वो बिल्कुल वैसा लगता है जैसे कि पूरे फील्ड में आइस बिखरी हुई हो. It looks like a field covered with snow. From these balls, cotton is usually picked by hand. इसको collect करते हैं. हमारे यूपी में भी होता है ये. Fibers are then separated from the seeds by combing, and this process is called the ginning of the cotton. Ginning was traditionally done by hands. These days machines are also used to ginning. So what is the meaning of ginning? Separate out cotton fibers from its fruits is known as a ginning, and with the whole help of comb we do that. It can be done by the hands or it can be done by the machines. Thank you.